Now look at these men carefully, please, and see if you can recognize the man who came to your flat yesterday afternoon. If you can, just say the number of the card he is holding. Recognize anyone? Would you like to try again?
I don't. Oh, please, I don't.
Well, she did not identify him either. There's something made her hysterical.
Did
you finish at his place?
No, not yet. Well, shall we go and see him?
Did you finish examination of the girl?
I have examined her.
Thought. He's a nice-looking kid. You can understand someone. A girl letting him in.
Let's go along.
Ingram, this is Dr. Hardy.
Doctor. Ingram?
Dr. Hardy wants to examine you.
Me? I don't have to explain. The police think you may have had something to do with all this. So with your permission, I would like to carry out a physical examination.
Physical examination? You mean my body?
And your clothes.
What for?
Well, if you had nothing to do with it.
I must have your permission.
Which I don't have to give.
No.
Here? All right.
Will you sign a declaration to that effect? This states that you freely and of your own will...
I'll read it, please.
I should point out that it will be a very thorough investigation. It may take some time.
It's pretty cold in here.
Indeed it is. Can we have a fire brought in, please? And a blanket, too, please, Constable. Now, would you sit down, Mr. Ingram? I'm sorry, but I'm afraid there has to be a witness present. Now, would you place your hand, your left hand, there on this piece of paper, thank you. Now, look, I'm not going to hurt you. If at any time I do, you just shout out, all right?
Or frankly, any group of men. 10 policemen in uniform might have had the same effect. She knows what happened to her, more or less. I mean, she knows intellectually, because we presented her with a set of facts that fits her present physical condition. But her mind has blotted out the emotional knowledge, the memory.
How long will it take her to recover?
Anything, from straight away to never. Could be months.
Well, we can't hold the boy, not for very long.
I could try hypnotherapy, hypnosis. Well, I've done it before with Vivien. She threw an emotional fit over some boy she'd been living with who walked out on her. She became very depressed and hysterical, and I suggested hypnosis.
Why?
Well, I've used it a good deal, you know.
No, I mean, why hypnotize her now? Would it do any good?
It might. We could find out what happened, what her conscious mind was rejecting. I might not be able to get at it all because some things stay blocked even under hypnosis.
But you could find out what happened.
Possibly.
So she'd remember, be able to give evidence.
Oh, no. Because I'd have to re-suppress the memory. You see, you get at the bits that are suppressed, you find out what's happened, and then you re-suppress them. And they wake up, still not remembering.
At least we'd know.
She might remember in the ordinary course of events, mightn't she, even if you find out first?
Oh, yes, it's very likely. Well, do you want me to try?
Well, we can't hold that boy for long.
Soon finished. All right. Now, would you please stand up?
Why not take a break? I'll get some coffee.
No, you stand up, Mr. Ingham.
Look, you must let him finish.
I'm not going to hurt you.
It's not that you...
I know.
Anything?
Nothing.
Better try the wardrobe. Take the bed.
Do you think it'll suit me? Look even better on a man.
Get on with it.
There's no need to wake her up completely. The thing is, she mustn't hear anything except the sound of my voice. So I want you just to sit over there quietly and don't take anything down till I tell you. This will take about 15 minutes. Vivien? Vivien? It's me, Joe, the doctor. I'm here to help you. I'm going to put you under hypnosis, the way I did before. So you know that there's nothing to worry about, nothing to be frightened of. All I want you to do is to go back to sleep, just to go on sleeping. Nothing to do but sleep, sleep, sleep. Into the darkness, into the black, deeper and deeper.
Thank you.
Is he now? Then he's about ready for me.
No.
Maybe he's ready to confess, cough the whole lot in my lap.
Literally, I should think, in the condition he's in now.
Yes, I know. He's in urgent need of someone to love and care for him.
I'm sorry. No, you can't start asking him questions now, not till he's come out.
Can't I just?
Well, in that case, I suggest you call the police surgeon for a second opinion.
Look, Doctor, have you finished your examination of the suspect? Because if so, I would like to start mine.
Not now.
Not now? Why on earth not?
Because as a doctor, I am forbidding it, Superintendent.
Look, Doctor, I think that boy in there sexually assaulted 5 girls. I think he killed 4 of them. I think that boy in there is barely human.
And I think that what you are proposing is inhuman. Now, look, if you carry on with your questioning of that boy, I shall place my objections on record.
Then one day maybe I'll go on record, telling you how to cut up a corpse.
I suppose he's innocent. If you start interrogating him now, you can make him say anything you like.
Look, Doctor, what do you think I'm going to do? Go in there and kick the boy half to death? I'm going to ask him a few questions, that's all. It's a cheap trick, you know. Anyone can do it. Staring someone down. It's a cheap bloody trick.
Oh.
All you do is, you stare at the bridge of the nose, you see. Right between the eyes, that is, not directly at them. And they try to look you in the face. Oh, it's a cheap trick, that's all.
Oh.
Not interested? Well, you become interested, you see. You start to listen to what I'm saying.
I was listening.
Winning a person's confidence, that's what I mean. You know, getting them on your side, getting them to listen to you. It's a cheap bloody trick, that's all it is.
Yes.
You don't even know who I am, do you? I walk in here and use all the old tricks and you don't even say, who are you? Don't you want to know?
I thought, well, that door, you're another policeman.
Yes, but who? I mean, I may not have any right to ask you questions.
Oh.
But you wouldn't care if I was the Attorney General, would you? I'm not, of course. No, I'm trying to find a mass murderer, Martin. A brute who's raped and slaughtered half a dozen girls. And what do I find? I myself in here with you, interviewing you. An intelligent, well-mannered, well-educated university student. What does your father do, Martin?
He's dead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I can't remember him, not really.
What did he do? He wasn't an artist like yourself, was he?
I'm an art student, not an artist.
Well, that doesn't exactly make you a member of the criminal classes, does it? Now, look, boy, I can't just let you go, you see. I mean, they wouldn't have brought you in here if someone hadn't have suspected you of doing something. Then they shove me in here and expect me to find out.
Find out? There's nothing to find out.
Ah, that's better. That's better. You know, Martin, you talk too much. You really do talk too much.
But what am I supposed to say?
Oh, nothing. Don't say a word.
That's right. You can hear me. Tell me you can hear me, Vivien.
I can hear you.
Say it again, louder. Say, yes, Joe, I can hear you.
Yes, Joe, I can hear you.
Good girl. Now, you're going to go on sleeping, and you're going to open your eyes. Just open your eyes. Now, look at me. Now, you're sitting in my surgery. Do you remember sitting in my surgery?
Yes, I remember that.
You're talking to me. You're sitting in my surgery now, and you're talking to me. Tell me what you say.
Oh, it's nothing really. I just thought some kind of pick-me-up.
Good. Here's a prescription. Here you are.
Thanks.
Do you live alone?
Yes, now.
The reason I asked is because of the murderer.
Oh, the rapist.
He's no laughing matter. There's been another attack today. My husband just telephoned to tell me. So have a chain put on your door and don't open it without the chain.
He's not going to come near me.
Seriously. A lunatic on the loose.
And isn't likely to fit my flat for his next call.
What did I say after that, Vivien?
He might. So keep the door locked. And don't let a stranger into your flat if you're on your own.
Just sit here, is that it? Sit here and hope that I break.
All right. Now you're leaving the chemist's. Now where do you go?
I'm going to the supermarket. I'm walking over the road and I'm going to the supermarket.
Tell me what you see. You're standing outside the supermarket. Tell me what you see.
There's a man standing in the window. Oh, it's Mr. Cooper. And there's a boy on a motor scooter quite near me.
Can you describe him?
No, he's got his back to me.
Does he turn round?
No. I'm thinking, what shall I get for my supper? Going to stay in tonight and watch the television. I'm walking toward the frozen foods. I reach down to take some sausages. Someone else is taking sausages too.
Is it anyone you know? Look at this person.
No, I don't know him.
Can you describe him?
He's quite young, about 6 foot tall. Thinnish, dark. Oh, could be the boy on the motor scooter. He's very good looking. He's got long legs, very long legs. Oh, quite fancy him.
What colour hair?
Brown hair. Eyes? I can't see. Not just now. Oh, he's turning round. Oh, he's got blue eyes. Clear blue eyes. Oh, I like that. Dark brown hair and blue eyes. Clear blue eyes.
Do you know who he is?
No. No, I don't know him.
Do you see him again? Do you ever see him again?
There's a line of men. A line of men in this corridor. I'm in a hospital. I'm in a bed in this hospital.
Stop.
And he's
Go back.
there in this line
Before
of men.
that, it's the day you come to see me in my surgery. Now, do you ever see him again today? Later on this same day in the afternoon, do you?
No, I don't see him again.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
You remember this afternoon? All this afternoon, don't you?
Yes, I think so. I think I remember.
All right, Sandra. Now, you want to cough or breathe or do anything, do it now, will you?
Put those on, Martin. They are yours.
Tell me what you're doing. You're on your way home from the bus. Now tell me what you're doing now.
I'm walking round the corner into the square. There's no one about. I'm walking toward the front door. I'm opening the door. There's someone there. I can't see who it is.
Where? There's someone where?
Door of Mrs. Clark's, the ground floor flat. He's got his back to me.
Can you describe him?
She's saying something. He asks her a question and she says, "No, there isn't. Not here."
Can you describe this person?
He looks young. He's wearing some kind of anorak. He's quite tall.
What color is his hair?
Brown or black hair. He's got a crash helmet under his arm, a white crash helmet. He's got longish legs, I think. Oh, I rather fancy him, seeing him from here.
Have you ever seen him before?
No.
Do you ever see him again?
I'm going up the stairs. I'm turning a bend in the stairs. I'm looking down. Oh, he's got brown hair. I can't see. Not very well.
Do you ever see him again after that?
I don't know. No. No, I don't.
Are you sure? Not in the street, on the bus, in the chemist, in the supermarket, anywhere?
I don't think so. I suppose he could be the boy in the supermarket.
Which boy?
Now, I want you to walk along this line of men, study each of them very carefully. See if you can recognize the man who came to your flat at 5:15 yesterday afternoon. If you do, don't say anything, just go up to him and touch him. All right? Please don't say anything. Just walk along the line and see if you can recognize the man who came to your flat yesterday afternoon. If you do, don't say anything. Just go up to him and touch him on the arm, all right?
This is him.
Will you come with me now, please?
Oh, there you are. Slow business. Well, what is it?
Paper bag.
What kind of paper bag?
Oh, a bag they give in a shop or store. And very soon, the name of the store is going to emerge.
I'm getting off the bed. I'm putting the phone down on the bed, and I'm going toward the bath. Turning off the bath. I'm coming back to the bedroom. Sue, still with me? Listen, darling. I was at my doctor's this afternoon, and you'll never guess what she told me. Go on. My dear, she's his wife, and she told me herself there's been another.
The doorbell. It's ringing. Vivien, the doorbell rings.
Hang on, Sue. Someone at the door.
Be careful, Viv. It might be the rapist.
Huh, I should be that lucky. Can you hang on?
Now you're putting the phone down. Now, open the door.
Only seems. It is in a bit of a muddle.
What is, Vivien?
You better come in.
Go on.
She told me herself there's been another.
Open the door.
Yes?
Who is it, Vivien?
Is something the matter?
Who is it?
Only seems. It is in a bit of a muddle.
Who is it?
Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
Vivien, tell me who it is.
Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
Have you? Where have you seen him before?
No. Don't come in. Don't come in. I promise. I'll get a chain fix first thing tomorrow.
Look at him. Look at him.
No. No.
Quiet, Vivien.
No.
Now be
No.
quiet. Lie still. Relax. Relax. Now listen, Vivien. You're watching this girl. This strange girl in her flat. And she's talking on the telephone. She's talking to a girlfriend. And now the doorbell rings. Watch her. She's putting the phone down. And she's going to the front door. She opens the door. And outside is a man. Can you see him? This strange girl is opening the door. And outside is a man. Can you see the man?
Yes?
Tell me what he looks like.
I'm from the Ministry of Social Security, miss. Can I come in?
Go on.
Is something the matter?
Tell me what he does now.
It's about your national insurance, miss. It seems to be in a bit of a muddle.
Only seems. It is in a bit of a muddle.
Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
Have you?
I don't know. You could have.
This girl. She's talking to a man. She invites him into the flat. And he comes inside. She closes the door. Now tell me what you can see. What he looks like. Tell me what he looks like.
Stop! Close that door! Mr. Mulberry, sir.
Leave him alone. Finished?
I've got a handkerchief.
Thank you. Better give him 10 minutes, Inspector. Let him recover.
Sir.
Oaks Supermarket.
Well, it's a start.
What do you want to burn that for?
Yeah, that mightn't be all.
Still.
Right, Sandra. Natural silver, 5% aqueous solution, please. Now, that is where the girl came from, isn't it?
That's right.
Right.
Well, if it is all, if he burnt it just because of that.
Yeah.
I think we might have got him. Really got him.
Yeah? I recognize him.
Go to the door. Go to the door. I want you to open the door.
Yes?
Describe the person you see outside. There's a man outside. Tell me what you can see.
Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
Describe him.
He's young. He's quite young. Quite young. He's got brown hair. Brown hair. He's rather good looking. He's quite young. He's got brown hair.
Go on.
You better come in.
Go on.
Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
I don't know. You might have.
No!
Vivien!
Oh, my head! My head! My head! Oh, don't touch my...
You're lying on the floor. Go on.
Oh, you're hurting. You're hurting. Oh, no, please.
Stop, Vivien. Quiet. You're lying quietly. You're sleeping. You're sleeping quietly. There's nothing to worry about. You're just sleeping, sleeping.
I remember this boy. He's got long legs, very long legs. He's got brown hair, blue
Vivien,
eyes. He's got long legs.
You're sleeping quite quietly.
Pretty. He's
There's
got
nothing to worry about.
blue eyes.
You can't remember any of the things that you've told me about. There's nothing to do but sleep. Sleep. Go on sleeping.
Hairs recovered from the head of the bed in Ingram's flat. Group 1. Apparently similar. Type and colour. Dark brown. Slight dust settled on it, suggesting it's been lying there for some time. Group 2. Also about a dozen. Approximately of the same type and colour. Blonde. Signs of dying or tinting. General condition suggesting that they've been shed naturally, not torn out. No slight atrophic degeneration. Almost certainly human.
Sex?
Oh, that's always impossible to tell.
Presumably female if they're found by his bed.
My dear girl, I wish life were that simple.
Now then, Martin Ingram, I'm going to ask you a few questions. You're not obliged to say anything unless you want to. Anything you do say may be taken down and used in evidence.
And what does that mean?
Exactly what it says.
So now anything I say gets trot it out in court to prove that I'm guilty.
Not at all. Just for the moment, all I'm doing is writing down the place, the date and the time, your name and mine.
I haven't got anything to say anyway.
Well, maybe you'll find something.
No.
That woman, any idea who she was?
What woman?
The one in the lineup this morning.
No.
You've not got a very good memory for faces.
Look, I've never seen her before in my life.
Well, she's seen you.
Good for her.
She remembers you.
Hooray.
But you don't know where, do you?
I went to the door and there was his man standing there. He said, "Does Jimmy Porter live here?"
Was that the first thing he said?
No, he sort of hesitated. And then he said, "Oh," as if he was surprised to see me. Then he said, "Does Jimmy Porter live here?"
He said it like that,
Yes.
with a little pause. Does Jimmy Porter live here?
Yes, that's right.
And what did you say?
Well, no, of course.
Just no?
Well, no, he doesn't, or, well, something like that.
And then?
Well, then he said, "Was I sure?" Well, I ask you, I've lived there for 15 years, and was I sure? Then he said, "Did I know where Jimmy Porter did live?" So I said, no, I was very sorry. I hadn't got the slightest idea. And then he went away.
Can you describe this man?
Oh, yes, he's the young man I saw out in the yard
But
just now.
can you describe him for me, please?
Yes, he's youngish, 25, 26. Quite tall, really. 6 foot at least. He's thin, dark but not dusky, high complexion, dark hair and brown eyes.
You saw him quite clearly.
Yes, the whole light was on. It was shining on his face.
You noticed his eyes. Why was that?
Well, I thought, funny coming to my flat, a young man like that. I mean, I wondered what he wanted, so of course I looked.
At his eyes.
Yes. Well, have I got it wrong? I mean, they are brown, aren't they?
She says someone exactly like you called at her flat about 5:15 in the afternoon asking for someone called Jimmy Porter.
Not me.
Detective Chief Inspector Fleming says that last night when he saw you in your room, you thought he called about someone called Jimmy. Now, what Jimmy could that have been?
Well, it's quite a common name. It's the most common name in English. Except John.
Yes, but what Jimmy would that have been? The one that you mentioned last night?
A friend of mine.
Could I have his name and address, please?
I don't know where he lives.
Well, his surname, then? Or don't you know that, either? Now, come along, boy, for heaven's sake.
All right. Jimmy Woodfield.
James Woodfield. And you've no idea where this man lives?
No.
Tell me about him.
Tell you what?
Well, anything. What he looks like, where you met him, how old he is.
I don't know how old he is.
Well, where did you meet him?
In a pub.
What pub?
I can't remember now, just a pub.
How old do you think he is? I mean, 50, 40, 30.
20. 22, 23.
And what does he do?
He's a student.
At the college?
He might be.
Thanks, Desk Sergeant, would you? Describe him.
Well, he's quite young.
Yes, you said that already, about 22.
No, he looks younger.
But he's not.
No.
Well, colour of hair, eyes, his height.
But he's got fair hair. He's not too tall. He's got blue eyes.
You don't remember?
Not a thing.
It's just as well, I'd say. You say that's what it's for, forgetting. It protects me.
Yes.
I'm not sure that I want to be protected. I don't like not knowing. I mean, I know how I feel now, and it's pretty bloody, but I'd like to know what, exactly what.
I wouldn't. Not if I were in your shoes.
I don't remember a thing, you see, except getting up that morning and going to work.
Don't you remember my phoning?
No. It wasn't important.
Well, anyway, they said not to talk about it.
I don't mind.
No, it's because of the trial.
Trial?
Yes, I'm a witness. Well, so you, I expect, so we better not talk about it.
What trial?
Well, didn't you know? They've caught him.
Strand of wool, my garments dyed dark blue. Recovered a splint of wood, whole table of the girl's flat. We'll have to look through all her clothes. I found nothing of his that possibly identify with that?
He could have thrown it away. After all, he did burn that supermarket bag.
Yes. It's that that puzzles me.
Nothing written on it. No stains or anything.
Nothing. I'm the manager of the Oak Supermarket, see, in the High Street. And I was on duty there yesterday, as usual. I saw the girl, Vivien Bradstreet, about 4:30. I noticed her because she quite often shops there, and she's a very striking girl. Also, she's caused a bit of a furore there once.
Did you see anyone who appeared to be watching her or following her?
Well, I didn't think so at the time, but there was a youth that did seem to be watching her quite a bit.
What caused you to notice this?
Well, I watched too, see? Well, see if anybody has taken anything out under their clothing. Well, shoplifters, mainly, you see, that's what I'm looking for. Look at their pockets, see if they have any suspicious bulges.
Well, what did you notice on this occasion?
Well, I noticed a girl come through. See, she had this corduroy suit on. Very nice, too. You could see she didn't have any bulges. Not any she shouldn't have had, anyway.
The man watching her?
Youth. Not a man. A youth. Well, he didn't seem to be actually doing any shopping, see? He was more like he was standing around waiting to meet somebody. And you could see he didn't have anything hidden away either, that's for certain. You know, these clothes these kids wear now. Well, it makes my job easier. Well, some of them, you know, they're so tight, I'm quite surprised sometimes they can get anything in.
What made you think he was watching Vivien?
He was. He was staring at her. You know, really staring. Like he was going to eat her.
Can you describe him?
She was tall, or tallish, dark. He had black hair, or brown.
On face, did you notice his eyes?
No, I didn't see. Well, you say you weren't that close.
Did he follow her out?
Yes. He did.
So he went out, still watching her?
Well, he went right past me and out of the shop. Well, I don't know where he went then, you see. Well, I didn't think any more of it.
What was he wearing?
Jeans. Yes, cord jeans. Some kind of sloppy sweater. And a suede jacket. With a coat on top.
A suede jacket? How do you know if he was wearing a top coat?
Oh, I told you. Watch, especially careful, you know, see if they've got anything under their clothes.
Have you seen him since?
Yes. He's the youth I touched in that parade just now.
You've never been to that supermarket, then?
Well, yes, of course I have sometimes, but not yesterday.
And when was the last
I
time?
don't know, a week or two ago.
And you've not been since then?
No.
You're absolutely certain about that?
Yes, certain.
Martin, did you burn anything in your room last night?
What?
Yeah, burn anything, I mean papers, anything like that?
I may have done.
We found some burnt papers.
Well, then I did, obviously. I just didn't remember.
But you do remember now?
Yes.
What did you burn?
Some scrap paper, nothing much.
Letters?
No, scrap paper. I've been doing some sketches.
And why did you burn them?
They were bad.
Martin, do you know that it's possible for us to reconstruct burnt papers with a fair amount of accuracy? Hmm?
Well,
we have done. Do you still say that the papers you burnt in your room last night were scrap paper?
yes.
I'm going to ask you just once more. Was the paper bag that you burnt in your room last night just scrap sketch paper? When were you last at the supermarket, Martin?
I made a mistake. I did go there.
Then why do you lie to me, boy? Don't you realize you're in trouble? You're in deep trouble. Not going to help, you know, just lying all the time, are you?
I made a mistake, that's all.
Like you made a mistake of not knowing Jimmy's name and address.
I didn't do it.
Didn't do what?
Kill those girls.
All I want to know is what you did yesterday afternoon. Oh. Look, Martin, there's a person outside this door. I want you to come here and tell me if you can recognize him. Hmm? Now, come along, lad. Any idea who he is?
Yes.
What's his name?
Jimmy.
And where does he live? Hmm? No? Then I'll tell you, Martin, so you'll be able to find him next time. He lives at flat 15, Handel Court. And that's the same block of flats as the lady that said she saw you yesterday. The same block, but a different staircase. In fact, it's the ground floor flat of the next staircase to hers. What do you say to that, Martin? Hmm? Now, look, boy, haven't you done enough lying? Isn't it pretty clear we're going to catch you out every time?
All right, I'll tell you.
Would you like to make a statement?
Yes, I'll make a statement.
All right.
All right, now, did you happen to notice what time this was?
Well, I just got in from work, so it must have been about 5:15.
What did you do?
What, when I phoned her? I just phoned.
Well, tell me what you heard.
Well, first of all, she said she had to go and turn off the bath. Then she came back and we had a bit of a natter.
What about?
Partly about the rapist.
Is that why you phoned her?
No.
Would you tell me, please?
Well, I'd seen a boyfriend of hers. I wanted to tell her about him.
All right, then what?
We talked for about 5 minutes. And then I heard the bell ring. And Vivien said, hold on, while she went to the door. And I said, be careful, it might be him. The one.
What did you say about that?
I should be that lucky.
What do you take her to mean by that?
Just a joke.
Then what?
Well, nothing for a while. You can't hear anything, much not over the phone. Well, then I heard a kind of a bang.
Bang?
Well, something falling over, a thud. Well, it wasn't very clear. I didn't think it was anything. And I'm sure now.
How long after she went to the front door?
Oh, about half a minute, perhaps. Then there was a silence. And then I heard a shout. Well, I thought it might be Vivien, so I said something quite quietly. I don't know why. I said, hello, Vivien, are you there? Something like that. And then I listened carefully, and after a moment, something banged the phone quite loud, as though the phone had fallen off something and landed on the floor. Well, that's what I thought. And then it was picked up, and I heard a kind of breathing noise. Only, no, not really. I suppose somebody must have been listening, and I asked a question. I said, who's there, or something. Then the phone was put down. I dialed 999 and got the police.
Yes, I understand. I'm making this statement quite voluntarily. What do I say?
Well, tell me what you were doing yesterday afternoon. That'll do for a start.
No, the thing is, I want to explain something.
Go on.
The paper bag.
What bag?
The paper bag that I burnt in my room last night.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I burnt it because I didn't want anyone to know that I'd been to that shop, not that day, because...
What shop?
The supermarket. The point is, I went there to get some supper. Well, then I found I'd only got about 5 bob on me. I was expecting a friend later for a drink, and, well, I hadn't got any drink. So I stole half a bottle of gin. You see, I had some sausages and some frozen peas. Well, I could pay for them, but I stole the gin. I walked out with it. Well, then I got worried. I mean, I've never stolen anything before, not like that. I panicked. I thought if I burned the bag the sausages were in, then nobody would know.
Did you see the girl Vivien Bradstreet in the shop at any time?
No, I've never seen her before in my life.
Saw a woman in a lineup yesterday. Did you see that woman at any time at the shop?
No, I saw she had red hair, that's all.
Mm-hmm. Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Yes. About Jimmy.
Jimmy? Jimmy who?
James Woodfield.
Yes. Well?
Say, you realize what all that means, don't you?
Yes, but that doesn't prove anything.
Hey, you expect to find something. It's negative. For examinations of him and of her, of his flat and of her flat. There is nothing whatsoever to connect him with her flat, or the presence of him about her, or of her about him on his flat.
But still, that doesn't prove anything.
Yes.
principle of interchange should be something.
I'm not sure it'll do much good.
Why not?
She couldn't remember the face. That's what she couldn't get at. Every time I led her to the door, she dodged it or became hysterical.
She didn't tell you anything?
Oh, she told me a great deal, but I'm not sure that it was relevant.
Did she describe anyone?
Well, the thing is that she remembered meeting this boy in the supermarket. She said she rather fancied him, as a matter of fact. And she's almost sure that she saw him again downstairs in her block of flats. But she never actually said it was he that attacked her. She got as far as describing somebody like him, but she couldn't manage to describe the man himself.
I don't think it'll matter. We've got a pretty hefty case already.
Now, Jimmy, what about Jimmy Martin? Hmm? You know, it'll be easier, far better coming from you. I could ask him myself, of course. He's only in the next room, next door. But would you like me to ask him?
You're looking for someone that goes around raping girls, aren't you?
Well, maybe that someone needs helping, Martin. Maybe he's sick and needs help.
Girls. Someone raping girls, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, it couldn't be me.
Why not?
Not possibly. I couldn't. Not girls. Oh, don't you understand? I don't like girls. It couldn't be me. It couldn't be.
You don't like girls?
Right, yes.
Well, that's not a crime, Martin. Not by any means. What is it about them that you don't like? Do they frighten you? Is that it? Sort of put you off or laugh at you or something?
Oh, yes, that's what they say, isn't it? That you're frightened of girls. Well, maybe they do frighten me.
Is that what happened to Vivien?
I don't understand.
Yesterday afternoon when you went to her flat.
No, I never went near her flat.
But you did go to the flat downstairs.
I was looking for Jimmy.
And you got the wrong flat.
Yes.
So you went upstairs to see Vivien.
No, I went home.
You went upstairs to see Vivien. I mean, why not? She's a very good-looking, striking girl. Anyone would.
Oh, look, can't you get it into your head? I was looking for Jimmy, not some bloody girl.
You got the wrong flat.
I wanted Jimmy to come home to supper. That's why I pinched the gin so that I could have a drink with Jimmy.
You got the wrong flat, so you went upstairs to see Vivien. Now tell me everything that happened when you met Vivien.
Oh, for God's sake, listen to me. I didn't go to Vivien's flat or anybody else's. I went to see Jimmy, I got the wrong door, panicked and went home, and that's all.
You hate them, don't you? You really hate them. They frighten you.
Yes, I hate women. I've been telling you. No, not hate exactly. Just, well, touch them even makes me want to be sick.
Is that what happened? She made some sort of a pass at you and that made you panic. You said yourself you did.
Oh, what do you want me to say? I've
Tell
tried
me
to
the
explain.
truth.
I have told you the truth.
Well, tell me again. Everything.
I went to the supermarket.
Later, when you went to the flat.
I've told you.
You attacked Vivien Bradstreet.
I did not attack Vivien Bradstreet. I don't like women. I didn't go to her flat. I'm a homosexual.
And she did something. Something that made you conscious of it. Really? Really conscious of your own shame and your guilt and
I'm
your
not
fear.
Ashamed.
Inadequate.
I'm not inadequate.
Resentful.
I'm different.
Fear.
And I don't mind being different and I don't want to change.
What was it that she did that made you frightened?
Nothing.
She must have done
She
something.
didn't do
Martin.
anything.
Tell me what it was.
She didn't do anything because I wasn't there. 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 I wasn't there.
All right, Ingram. I'm now going to ask you to make a full and legal statement. I must warn you that anything you say will be taken down and used in evidence.
Yes?
I'm from the Ministry of Social Security, miss. There seems to be something of a muddle regarding your national insurance. I've been sent round to try to sort it out.
Oh, well, you better come in, miss.